Boom, we're back with Little Nightmares. There's a crouch button. Oh yeah, there it is. Last video we did levels 1 and 2, and in this video we're going to be doing levels 3, 4, and 5, since those are the last levels. And then next video will probably be the DLCs. Well, not all of them, because they're pretty long. Dude, jump up. You know what's weird? You know MatPat with Game Theory? I could have sworn he had a Game Theory video on Little Nightmares, but I can't find it for the life of me. So I don't know if they just got rid of it, but I could have sworn there was a Little Nightmares video. And I don't mean like a playthrough video. They probably have done like a Little Nightmares playthrough, but I could have sworn there was a theory video on it. And there are theory videos, but I could have sworn there was one from Game Theory himself. From Matthew Fitzpatrick. I don't think Fitzpatrick is his name. I just like Fitzpatrick. That's a fun name. Disclaimer. If you eat a rat, you're kind of a scumbag. Like if you just eat a random animal that's just like chilling there. Well, I guess it wasn't really chilling there. And I guess you could see it as like her putting it out of its misery, but I mean that's kind of a scumbag move. I mean, you're not just gonna go up to a random little cute little mouse and eat it, are you? Like that's just a jerk move. If I ever find you doing that, I might have to punch you. Like that's just, I mean that really is just the way it works. Like I'm just the messenger, okay? You you eat a wild animal and I'll punch you, okay? I'll probably tell PETA, stutter. I got a little something stuck in my throat. Probably tell PETA about it and they'll probably hunt you down, you know? PETA don't like it when you killing animals, you know? Okay, well I might have to tell PETA about this. Can't catch me if I'm too fast, baby. Ooh-ah! Juke. Where did I go? It's like I disappeared. It's like I disappeared. That's how we outmaneuver him. That's how we speedrun it. And look at this. I'm gonna be a jerk here. I'm just gonna grab his, what is this, mayonnaise? Grab it. Lol, get rid of your whiskey. Get rid of your mayonnaise. Get rid of your rum. Yeah, I'm a jerk, alright? You know, I wake up in the morning and I say, I feel like being a Debbie Downer today. Oh, what's this? Some Cajun spices? Huh. They'd be good on your head. Okay, well, I wanted it to hit him on the head, but I mean, you can't win them all. It smells like a fishmonger in here. It's playing the chase music, but I have no clue what he's gonna do. Like where's he gonna get me at, huh? Let me go ahead and open up the door. So I remember there being this one speed that you could hit if you like really tried hard enough. I think I hit it once, but it was pretty risky. I might do it again just because you know, I like going fast. Like you can really just call me McQueen here. You know, Lightning McQueen. I'm just too fast. Okay, you knock it down. Pick it up. And then you really just sprint to the door. Make it, make it. Yes, loser! Loser! That's what I call speed, baby. See, what you're supposed to do in that situation is you're supposed to hide under the bed and wait for him to leave. But you see, I'm just too quick for that. You, the glitchy graphic, yucky. Oh, ooh, even something even better. I told you how in the previous video they were making like another Little Nightmares spin-off. Not really a spin-off, but like a game very similar by the same creators. It was gonna be called Reanimal, and it's not gonna be on the Xbox One. So that's bad news for me, but for you guys it's good news because that means I'll have to buy it on the computer, which means it'll be much cleaner in like graphics and whatnot. Okay, yeah, keep moving, buddy. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You stinking little booger feller. You little booger wonker. You stinky little chef man. You little cooker feller. Jesse, we need to cook. I don't want to cook meth. Walter, I don't want to do it. Jesse, listen to me, Jesse, we need to cook. You can't make me do it. I don't want to cook, bitch. Oh, look at all that meat. Oh, yeah. Oh, Markiplier, look at all that meat. Oh, chica. I really just want to slap that meat. Like, okay, that sounded weird, but you know when there's like you're just at the store, right? And you're in the meat aisle, and you see like a very smooth like piece of ham or like chicken. You just want to slap it, right? Like, you just want to slap it. You want to see the elastic pressure of that meat. You just want to absolutely slap that. Okay, I sound like a freak right now. I'm so sorry for putting you guys through that. I'll never, I'll never talk about this again, all right? You stinky. I remember there was like a very easy, very fun like speed run tactic at the end of this level. I'll probably do it because like the stuff that it skips isn't like that bad. Like it's not like I'm skipping an entire horror section. It's just like a neat little skip that skips like a small useless portion. Like if it was skipping a chase sequence, I wouldn't want to do that because like chase sequences are cool, you know? Blue cheese. I don't even know why people like blue cheese. Like the blue stuff on the cheese is mold. Like how do you feel knowing that you're eating mold? Like it might not be deadly mold, but I mean it's still mold. Also, I'm not really a big fan of cheese anyway. Like I don't like cheese, but blue cheese just really disgusts me. Like it's freaking blue cheese. That is not natural, buddy. Like you are diabolical if you like blue cheese. Like you are genuinely a like I was about to say freak, but that's kind of just like a hateful word. Yeah, you're more of like a weirdo. It's much different than a freak. It's like a freak is like very bad, whereas weirdo is just like, yeah, that's pretty bad. Like if you're called a weirdo, that's bad, but if you're called a freak, then like that's just a jerk move. I'm absolutely ranting about nonsense right now. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. You know the movie Book of Life? I can actually do a really good impression of the main character singing that song, but it like absolutely messes up my voice. Like it will screw me over and I won't be able to talk for the rest of the video. Come on, quickly. Yes. Sorry, there's a little bit where he runs into that room and you have to hide from him, but if you go quick enough, you can just barely open that thing and hop down there before he enters the room. This is like the final part of the level, but it still is like probably the best level so far, or just in the game in general. Like Little Nightmares 2 easily outshines the first game because every single level in Little Nightmares 2 was like a very like it was easily like every level in Little Nightmares 2 was like a 30 to 40 minute long adventure except for the last level. The last level was like a 15-minute level, whereas every level in this game is like 15 minutes long and the last level is like 5 minutes long. And all the monsters were just scarier. Like the first level doesn't even really have monsters. It's just like leeches. Look, he's gonna check under it, but since I'm standing over here, he won't see me. So we in the business call a brain move. I'm a brainiac. Okay, you take this feller. Wait, hold on. I totally forgot how to do the skip. There was like a skip that you could hit, but I totally forgot where it is, but I'll just do it the regular, legitimate way. Fall! No! Fall. I think I remember where the skip was. Here, let me show it to you, because there's just like this little bit where you grab onto the hook while it's going this way, and then yeah, you grab onto it, and it'll take you through that hole right there, but if you grab onto it right now, if you hit it just right, you don't need to switch. Oh, juke. Yeah, if you hit it just right, you don't need to switch the direction of the hook. Here, let me show you what I mean. And the best part is that really it is a time save, but it doesn't like skip any bad like fun stuff. Like it doesn't skip any fun stuff that you wouldn't want to skip. Oh, I thought he saw me. Okay, yeah, you just go over here, just climb up this. And it's just this neat little hitbox glitch that it'll like literally just teleport you because the hooks they run on a loop. So if you do it just right, it'll loop you over to where they respawn, which happens to be directly where you're trying to go. Okay, so you gotta here, let me light it up, maybe make it a little easier. You gotta grab the hook like as it hits the wall, and then you keep holding on to it, and it'll like teleport you over. I was a little late there. It really is a cool glitch. There it is. And look, it'll like freeze the screen and everything will go glitchy, and then it'll teleport us. This is like directly in the middle of a chase sequence. So like you get a big head start. Like, he's normally supposed to spawn directly behind you, but now we have like a huge head start. Okay, that wasn't nice. Threw that beer bottle at me. That was very unfriendly of him. Why I oughta give you a piece of my mind. I oughta give you this knuckle sandwich. Extra mayonnaise, extra pain sauce, a real just tight knuckle sandwich to the jaw. Okay, here we are, guys. The final real level. Well, I mean, it's the fourth level out of five, but the last level is more like a small boss fight, so it doesn't even really count as a level. And the boss fight's ridiculously easy. All you have to do is look in the direction of the bad guy and they like die. Like I literally wish it was harder, but all you do is spin, you grab the mirror and then you spin in a circle and then you win the boss fight just like that. Whoa, you're flash banging me. Ah! Okay, dang it. Can't believe I fell. It's because like the camera automatically like changes angles so it makes your character like walk in a separate direction as what you think they're walking in. Go ahead and take in the scenery because this part of the level is just like a really long climb. Like it's like a good minute long climb, so just take in the scenery. Like look at that lovely little boat. That's a neat looking boat. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like a like I mean, if it was a looks more like a Titanic. It's like I mean, it's no cruise ship. Like you're not getting a Royal Caribbean cruise of the seas, but I mean, it's more like a Titanic, an old industrial like little boat. It's not like there's like a water slide on there, but I mean, still is. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool to be on there. Dude, what am I blabbering about? Oh, I remember playing through this game with me and my sister, and we named all the monsters like the blind dude at the start. We called him the Lanky because he had like long arms, and then the chef we just called the Butchers, and these guys they're apparently called the Guests, but we called them the Fatties because they're all like really big people. No hate towards fat people though. We just called them that because they were a very like these guys are the definition of gluttonous. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory way. I mean quite literally that's probably what they were based on. Their whole thing is that they see you, they try to eat you. Like like blind beasts. They're entirely wild. They just eat whatever they see. So we just called them the fatties. Guys, I actually got a collab with that one Twitch streamer. What's his name? Queso? Yeah, we got a collab with him in this video. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little hateful right there. Yeah, that what I just said was a little bit of a jerk move. Yeah, this is I said in the last video there was an achievement for beating the game in 1 hour without dying, and this is the level that always causes you to die because there's just so many parts where it's like a little bit luck based. Like you just have to hope that you don't run into anything, or you hope that a physics doesn't glitch and one of them doesn't like speed up or anything. Not this part. This part was easy. Escaping this dude was always I think I died to him like maybe once. Or really, the hard part is like when you have to walk on the tables because they're gonna be reaching out their hands, and so you have to like maneuver around their hands without letting them grab you, and that's really the hard part. necessarily. These guys are only scary because of the visceral sounds they make. Okay, this right here, this sausage, this table, like you have to run across this table and there's like 7 dudes that reach out and try to grab you. That's the hardest part. There's a skip you can hit. If you hit it just right, it's called the sausage skip. Most speedrunners don't even try it though because it's like so hard to get. It's like frame perfect. What you do is if you like jump on this thing and then immediately, I don't even remember how to do it, but it had something to do with grabbing onto this sausage. And if you get enough velocity, you can just barely grab onto the ledge and skip the table bit. I think I'll try it one more time, but it really is just like extremely unlikely. Oh, I remember. You have to wait until your character hits it, and then you grab onto it. Yeah, and then it gives you like a little velocity boost. It's like apparently the hardest skip to hit in the game, but and it doesn't even really skip that much. Oh, I think I just got it there, but I forgot to let go. You guys probably don't want to see me try to get the sausage skip, but I mean, a real speedrunner is always practicing. Screw this. Yeah, I hit it there, but I didn't even get high enough. It's really just luck based there. Yeah, this bit, like when I was trying to get the Deathless achievement, I died here like 12 times just because it's so easy to accidentally step one bit too far in the wrong direction and have them grab you. Like that was a really lucky move. And the worst part is like this is like the final 80th percent of the game, so I would have already had been playing for like 40 minutes and then I would have just died right here and had to restart the whole thing. Yeah, it took me like 20 or so attempts to get the achievement. It really sucked because when I moved on to getting the Little Nightmares 2 achievements, they were so much easier. Like an achievement like collect every hat or do a little Easter egg puzzle, not an achievement like beat the game in 3 hours without dying. That would have been ridiculous. I probably would have not even tried. There is a skip you can hit here with like if you jump on him, you can get over him in the right way, but I'm not even gonna try it just because I didn't do any practice on it because I mean if I was 40 minutes into a run, I didn't want to risk dying just for a little bit of time save. For some reason they're blind. They can't see that I'm igniting and lighting this lighter over and over. They don't see this flashing beacon. Tin can. You know what I really miss? Something that I really miss is the early monsters for this game. Like, there were like two canceled monsters. Like, one of them was the barber. I didn't really care for the barber, but the one I really liked was the wax bellman. He was like in those like fancy hotels, they have bellhops who carry your luggage for you. He was basically that, but he was made out of wax, and so I could just like imagine him like chasing you, him moving so slowly, and you close the door, and his body just starts melting, and he starts seeping through the cracks in the door. Like that's just a very scary character. I can't believe they got rid of him. And that mirror in there was apparently like a little remnant of his character because he would in the hotel he would watch you through the mirrors, and it's just a really scary character. Like a character who you never know if he's watching, but he'll always be there. Like I'm so sad they got rid of the wax bellman. And everyone's like, "Where's the barber? We love the barber." I'm like, "Dude, the wax bellman is so much cooler." The barber is like what you would expect. He's just a dude running around with scissors trying to cut your head off. I'm like, "That's cool, but like what about a dude that can melt his skin and like seep through crevices? Like that's so much scarier. It's so cool." I'm not even talking about the horde of fat people running up on me right now. Dude, I need to stop glazing the Wax Bellman. Ah! Snooze, you lose. Okay, I think that's the end of level 4. Well, not quite. I gotta eat. Did you know that originally this game was gonna be called The Hunger? Because, at every level she gets hungry. And that's apparently like her evil side showing, like, ooh, she's evil, she must eat something. Better hope you're not within eating range. Ooh, spooky. Here's a little detail that I noticed on like my 7th time playing the game. Go ahead and look at those bottles in the background, the little beer bottles in the background. Look at them. Go ahead and look at them. Wait, you see that? You see that? There's a little shadow standing there. Now it's gone. Go ahead and rewind if you didn't see it. It was just behind those, in between those two bottles. It was a real neat little Easter egg of her evil side showing. It was her evil side. Like it took me so long to notice that. I felt so awesome that I saw it. I was like, yeah, I noticed that. I bet a bunch of people didn't notice that, but I did. There she is, the final boss. On to level 5. I think there's a glitch you can hit where you can just barely enter the elevator with her in it before she closes the door, and it just saves a bunch of time, like reopening the elevator door. But I'm pretty sure it's like keyboard only because you have to like move in perfect diagonals. Here we are, level 5. Notice how the loading screen for level 5 was much smaller than the other loading screens because it's such a tiny level. It literally consists of just like you going up these stairs, you grabbing a key, you opening the door, you running down a hallway, you grabbing the mirror, you fighting the evil girl. That's literally the whole level. Shh, better be quiet, guys. Better be quiet. If I catch you trying, if I catch you making any noise, you're banned from this channel. Go ahead, sneeze. I dare you. Go ahead, sneeze, cough. I dare you. I didn't know she could hear the lighter. That was a neat little. I guess I never tried. It's always good to find out. Like half of me knew that she would probably turn around if I lit the lighter, but the other half of me just wanted to find out. You know what they say? If you fuck around, you find out. Like that's just what they say. Like that's just the rules. Don't be fooled. She wears that pretty mask because deep down she's ugly. Uglier than all of us. Except your mother. Your mother's probably uglier than she is. I called your mother ugly. Again. I think I did that in the last video. It might have been like a different mother joke. It might have been like your mother's so fat, but I definitely called your mother something in the last video. Comfy. I like to imagine that the child is like a regular size and she's just like a little tyke. She's like a little 2-year-old just running around and everyone else is like regular, like it's all regular size, but she's just so small because she's like a 2-year-old with dwarfism or something. I remember one time I was so mad. I was about to get the Deathless achievement, but I died to on this level, which is the easiest level, because I simply didn't save up my sprint because there is stamina. It's like a It's an invisible stamina meter, but there is a stamina system. And there's this like chase sequence down a hallway. I think this one right here. And what I did was I didn't save up my stamina, and so I just ended up dying. Like I was sprinting down the hall. Yeah, it was right here, and I ran out of stamina because I was just sprinting down the hall, even though I knew she'd spawn, and I died, and I was so upset. Because I'd been like grinding this achievement for like a week, and I was so upset that she caught me. Here it is, the final battle arena. Let me show you how the final battle works. You grab the mirror and then you spin in circles. That is literally it. Okay, there is a little bit more. You have to go to the spotlight and then you run in circles. That is literally it. You grab the mirror because she hates mirrors because, she's ugly and she hates looking at herself because she knows deep down that she's a monster. So you grab the mirror and that's like her biggest fear. And then you point it at her and she's like, "Ow, I'm so ugly. Ooh, woe's me." But you don't the weird thing is that once you're pointing the mirror at her, it locks onto her. So all you have to do is spin around. And look, even like what I was doing, I was holding like whenever my mirror locked onto her, I was holding the opposite direction, trying to break out of it, but it just locks the mirror onto her. So literally all you have to do is spin, and eventually she'll lock onto the mirror. Like look at that. I didn't even stop spinning the joystick. I just kept spinning it. It's a ridiculously easy boss fight. It really isn't a boss fight. It's an embarrassment of a boss fight. Probably the only downside of this game. It's like the only part of the game that I just actively don't like. You can complain about like Mario boss fights being too easy, but at least they're like fun and unique. This just isn't good. Like I enjoy stomping on Bowser Jr., even if it is ridiculously easy. This I just don't enjoy. I don't even I don't think I've ever died to this part. Like, and I don't mean when I was trying to get the Deathless achievement. I mean literally throughout my like several times playing this game. I don't think I've ever died in this boss fight. Okay, enough of me, negative Nancy, complaining. A little non-positive Harry or contrarian Carl. What's another word for negative? Glass half empty Gary. Yeah, I just gotta stop complaining. Just keep playing. Chomp. Yes, I am the vampire. That's me hissing. Yeah, I'll chomp your neck, baby. Go ahead, try looking to the right. Try looking to the right. Expose your neck to me right now. I dare you. Go ahead, look to the right. Okay, well you didn't see me, but I was like whenever you look to the right, I kind of like teleported in there behind you, and I grabbed my Sharpie and I started like marking your neck as where I was gonna bite you on your neck. I mean, you can go check the mirror right now. I mean, it it is invisible ink, so it's probably gone by now, but I did do it, so you just gotta trust me on that. That really is just the end of the game. There's a bit of a cutscene here, but I'll play it out just because why not? It really is just like a walking cutscene. You just walk forward. La 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 la. I got the evil superpowers now. Now I'm the one with the power. Now I'm running the show. Try to eat me, I dare you. Yeah, I freaking sucked your soul out like a Dementor. Yeah, ever seen Harry Potter? What was it like the third movie? the Dementors showed it up. They showed up in the third movie, right? Or was it the second one? I mean, it definitely wasn't the fourth. I mean, they were probably in the fourth, but I mean, they definitely didn't make their first appearance in the fourth. Okay, you're kind of getting a little loud. I'm trying to talk about Harry Potter here. Harry Potter versus bald demo guy. Who would win? Demo guy, because like whenever you think of like a potter, you think of someone who makes pots, like a potterist. So the opposite of someone who makes pots would be like someone who breaks things, so like a demo guy. And the opposite of Harry is bald. So Harry Potter versus bald demo guy, who would win? Really just a great game here. I mean, sure, it's a short game if you know what you're doing, but still it's just a very fun game. It's got a large amount of replay value just because it's so cool. Like even though it's puzzle games don't really have replay value, this one just does just because it's so unique. It's just so cool and fun. Lol, yeah, I'm not gonna stick through that. That's the end of the video. Ooh, goodbye.